It looks like I've got a t-shirt tan. Do I have a t-shirt tan? Like, do we see like a significant difference between that and that? Anyway, hi. It has been some time. Well, actually, I would have filmed a video in between this video and the first video I put up. Haven't filmed it yet. Still plucking up the courage. This in itself is a little bit weird and like nerve-wracking because I haven't filmed like a proper video in like 6 months. Is it 6 months? Somewhere around there. So yeah, I'm also filming it on my vlog camera just to make things a little bit more, I don't know, chill, less overwhelming with like a big camera and a proper sit down video. And also this is kind of the vibe I'd rather have, just kind of chatting to you guys and not feeling awkward, which I'm doing a very bad job of. But anyway, today is about my Zara haul. Zara South Africa has finally gone online. You can shop online, and I bought a couple of things. Oh, I've got to do that again because I showed my address. Okay, let's start with my online Zara order. This is a really big box. Oh, I keep showing my damn address. Anyway, it is a big box, and it doesn't even have that much in it. I think I bought about 4 items, and 2 of them are part of a suit, which I haven't ever bought a suit. I've tried on a couple, but they're all really see-through or really weird, or they like fit funny, like the blazer fits nicely but then the pants are too tight. Another really cool thing about Zara being online is that they actually have more sizes. I found, I don't know if Zara is actually just bringing in like an extended size range now that they've realized that we love them, or that South Africa loves them, but I'm seeing a lot more like XLs, XXLs. I think that's the lot. I think that's the biggest they go, is like a double XL at Zara. So if you want to try out some Zara stuff but you've never been able to find your size, now is the time. You also don't need to be going into the store and like having to search for shoes and like all different sections of the store. You can just click on the shoe section, go and find the shoes you like. The item on the top is this beautiful blazer. What color is this? Doesn't say. Anyway, I got this sort of like khaki green brown blazer. This is part of the suit, so the sleeves are already rolled up, which I really like because I never really wear my blazers with the sleeves all the way down because I just don't like them being all the way down. It just feels kind of formal, so I like that these are already scrunched up. It has shoulder pads, which I'm not sure about. I can't actually remember. I don't think my black one has shoulder pads, but I'm excited to see what this looks like. I'm kind of going for an androgynous looking vibe, like white t-shirt, blazer, and then the matching pants and sneakers I think would be really cool. Ideally I'd be wearing beiges, but I don't have them. I would like to get them. Let's pray that that's the next thing on my list that I show you guys. That'd be really exciting. It cost $1.4 and I got this in an XXL just because I like things to be a little bit more roomy. I don't actually want them to be fitted. I want this to be kind of loose and oversized and easy to wear. The pants are in exactly the same color. And they're kind of formal but not excessively, so they're kind of like a very light material. I really like this material actually. Again, got it in the same size, and these are 680 rand. So all in all, the suits together costs 2,080 rand. I think that's right. I really like these pants. They've got an elasticated back, which is really handy because then it means they're more comfortable, and they've just got these things, I don't know what to call them, and belt loops, which means you can wear a belt if it's too small, or you can kind of wear it at your waist if you need to cinch it in there, or wear it lower down if you prefer that. Also has pockets back and front. Are these back pockets legit, or are they just fake back pockets? They're real back pockets. You just need to unpick them. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what these actually look like. I don't know if I'm going to look like a man from like the 80s or 90s in a very oversized suit, but I'm definitely like, that's the kind of outfit you have to wear makeup and jewelry and kind of make yourself look a little more feminine if you want to look more feminine, which I do. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Very creased. That's one thing to note about this kind of material, is it gets very creased. These are the pants, and they actually fit really well. I've never really had Zara pants that fit like a dream. These have like room to move. I don't know if that's because it has elastic at the back, but the elastic isn't even like working. Like it's not even remotely tight. Like there's a good amount of material. I wanted to show what the pants look like by themselves. Obviously they are too long for me because everything is too long for me. So if you got these pants and you're kind of my height, you would definitely need to get them tailored because they're not the kind of pants that you can roll. It kind of just takes the vibe out of the pants almost completely. The roll just doesn't work, and I'm wearing it with more formal shoes just so you can see how you can wear them to work, maybe. Obviously not with like a bandeau top. But yeah, I really like the fit. I like the deep pockets. Let's try with the blazer and see. I am going for that kind of chilled off-duty office look, as if you've like gone to work and then you've taken off your shirt underneath and now you're just wearing like a bandeau underneath. I really like that. It's kind of like less formal. I've seen a lot of people wear stuff like this with kind of Balenciagas or kind of bigger dad trainers. It's giving me really good vibes and kind of like the messy hair. I really like this. Oh, I wasn't expecting to like this, and it's bad. It's very bad. It's very androgynous. Like if you look at it, if I were to wear this with like a black t-shirt, I think it would look a little bit more manly, but I think because there's skin showing and like the jewelry and the hair and the makeup, it really does kind of add to the vibe and it looks less manly. But it's just, this is giving me all the vibes. Like I feel like I look like a bit like a dad, but just with boobs and stuff. I mean, look how cool. People that are really skinny can pull off these sort of like androgynous suits that are oversized, but you can never find like oversized suits for people that are not a size 6. And then again, that's what it looks like with trainers. Obviously imagine it a little bit more cropped on the leg because it looks really weird right now. But I think if it was cropped and with the trainers and this like bandeau top, oh, this look is beautiful. Oh, wow. I didn't ever think I could pull off something like this, but I can. Ah, this is amazing. I'm gonna try on more suits from now on. This is beautiful. So this is the one dress that I got. It doesn't look like much when I'm holding it up like this. So it's got this kind of deep plunging neckline. I thought that would actually go down quite low, kind of like where my top is now. The funny thing that I found about this fit, just because I've tried this on, I'm gonna let you know, this kind of seam at the top here, it does make it really hard for those of you that have bigger boobs, because it's literally right over your bust area. So if you are larger in the chest area, it's kind of going to feel restricting. It's going to feel like you're kind of being cut like halfway through your boob, and there's like under boob and like top and bottom boob. It's going to be weird. Look like you have 4 boobs. It kind of has this tiered effect, so and like sewn over there and then over there as well, which I really like. I've really gotten into that in the last little while. And then a full length sleeve, which isn't ideal for South African summer, but again, I'll just undo the button and scrunch it up, and I think that'll be perfect. So really like this. It's kind of like Bohemian looking with the brown and the beige. Oh, let's talk about pricing and sizing. Forgot about that. I feel like an amateur again. Okay, so I got this in an XL and this was $8.99. A lot of the kind of Zara midi maxi dresses are around that price, which depending on the fabric is worth it. Okay, so obviously you can see that I'm wearing a black bra, which is kind of to show how see-through this is, but you can't see my underwear at the bottom, so that's great. I paired it with my Walk Moses sandals just because these are a little more chilled. I quite like how chilled this dress is. You can dress it up to a certain extent, maybe like an espadrille heel, more of how I'd wear them, just rolled up, a little bit more chilled. Like I said, this seam just goes over my boobs, and I don't have big boobs, so if you have like larger sisters, there's not much room for them, to be honest. Like you'll feel restricted in the back or even the front. That seam isn't very smart, in my opinion. But this dress is so beautiful again, very flowy, very easy to wear. Again, fits more like a maxi just above my ankle, and I didn't realize when I put it on, it has pockets. That is an absolute game changer. Pockets in a dress. I feel like they need to do this in every single dress. Women everywhere have been saying it for years. Why do they not listen? Just put pockets in all dresses that we have. Next item is one that you would have seen all over Instagram if you follow international bloggers or YouTubers or basically anyone. You would have seen this beautiful dress from Zara. So this is that Zara polka dot dress. Someone's created an Instagram account called Hot for the Spot, and they basically just spot people wearing this Zara dress because it is everywhere. It's just a really simple dress to wear, and I'm very excited about it. So let's talk about design really quickly. It is a midi dress. Again, kind of fits me more like a maxi. Literally hits me right at my ankles, like just above my ankles. So it fits very simply. It's got kind of like a straight neckline. It's not very curved, So it comes up really high. It's slightly see-through, but you can wear like a slip dress or a slip skirt underneath if you're wanting to be a little bit more modest, or if you don't want people to see your underwear, if you're wearing black underwear or red underwear. Mostly I'd probably just wear this with nude underwear, and then I'd be fine, because I want it to be kind of like easy breezy. The sleeves are kind of like it's like a mid sleeve. Again, it's got that like tiered effect, so this kind of cinches in around my waist, a little bit below my waist, and then there's another one at the bottom, and then it sort of has like a frilly effect. You're not going to see this as I'm showing it to you right now, but in the try on you're going to see exactly what I mean and how beautiful this dress is. I love it. So I got this in XL, and it was again $8.99. Really, really beautiful. Like, I love it. The Zara dress in all its glory. It's so pretty. You know, the one thing that would make this dress better, just pockets. Pockets are simple. It is see-through. You can see I'm wearing my black like bandeau top thing, but I don't really mind. I love this. There's like room to move. It's really, really nice. You can lift your arms. It's a great bloody dress. I've paired it with these very sort of masculine combat boots, which I've loved this winter, and they actually work really well with this dress because it kind of brings a little bit more of a masculinity to it. I am also gonna do a styling video on my Instagram, which should probably already be up when this goes up, but I'll do a couple of ways to style this dress, because it really is such a beautiful dress and we've all seen it everywhere. So I'll do like winter, summer, sort of everything mashed into one little styling video, and you can see how I would style this. I don't think I'm gonna get out of this dress at all, ever. Have I been out of focus this entire time? I really hope not, because that'd be a pain. I showed this in a video recently on my Instagram, like a styling video. I also showed this in a come shop with me sort of Instagram story feature, where I just take you along in the changing room or even in the store, and I just show you a couple of things that I'm enjoying, how they fit, how I would style them, that kind of stuff. So it's got a very square neckline. These do tend to fall off, as I've learnt with wear. Just make myself decent here. So this is actually my bikini top from Cotton On. It's just a like bandeau top, as they are now, but like a boob tube. So I just kind of wear it with something like that underneath, and then nothing shows, there's no straps or whatever, which is great. The sleeves cover the whole top half of my arm, which I really like, and I know a lot of you will like it as well. I got this in a medium to large, so they only have, I think, extra small to small and then medium to large, as far as I understand, because it's quite like a big oversized dress. So this just has that like cinched in bit at the bottom, or the seam at the bottom, and then it kind of flows out like the Zara one, except this is a different material, not see-through at all, really light, and like there's a lot of material, which I actually really like. I think this was like $680 maybe. So this is the big sort of oversized blue summer dress. I honestly just love this, mostly because it's barely touching my body. The sleeves are beautiful. It's just a really good design as well. Again, looks great with the tan and gold jewelry. You can tell it's my vibe. The neckline I think is super flattering. The only gripe I had, which I said in the video, is that the sleeves do come down quite a lot. But anyway, the length is really nice. I like them with kind of these simple sandals, but then also these are from Sweet Peas, handmade. You actually get them, they're beautiful. Check out that styling video I did on my Instagram, because I wore it in a little bit more of a grungy way, which I really, really like if you're going into winter, or if you're in winter or autumn. Oh, this blazer is glorious. I really have a thing for blazers at the moment, as with everyone else in the world. We cotton on very late here in South Africa, because our seasons are completely opposite to the rest of the world. Well, to like the UK and the US. So this blazer is a beautiful little thing. Oh, I love it. Look at me just putting it on. Okay, it's got little shoulder pads, which I think are really cool. It's kind of in that like felt material. The lapel is really beautiful as well. It's kind of oversized, but not too oversized. And this was 1,200 rand. I got this in XL. I think it goes up to a double XL if I'm not mistaken, but I couldn't find that. Again, I probably would have gotten that size because I like it to be a little bit more oversized, so I can fit like sweaters and stuff underneath. Okay, so this is the blazer. So it's a little bit tight on my arms, which we all know I'm not a fan of. I've said it so many times in this video, but I thought I would show you how you can kind of dress it down as well, because it's really easy to dress up with like a slip dress or something like that. But I wanted to show you where it kind of cuts me off. very oversized look if you are short, so it's definitely gonna fit you there. If you're taller, obviously it's gonna like just maybe graze your bum. Look at that print. Oh, isn't that just so pretty? Last but not least, I have this beautiful black sort of 60s 70s jumpsuit. It is so cool. So it's kind of this ribbed material, which is super flattering, and also I think a little bit more stretchy, which is nice with a jumpsuit like this because it can fit more sizes depending on the fit that you want. So it's got these sort of wooden buttons down the front, and then also on the 2 pockets. I would never use those because they literally go right over your boobs, which is weird. A little bit tight on my arms and also tighter on my tummy, but I think it actually looks really nice, despite the fact that it's tight in the areas that I wouldn't want it to be. It looks really cool, and I've gotten amazing compliments from that video that I put up, and also the come shop with me stories. So it cinches in at the waist, which makes it super flattering. Comes in there, and then it's got pockets, but they don't stick out, so it doesn't make your hips look even bigger than they are. Comes out to kind of like a billowy bootleg leg. Okay, so I have this in a large, and it was $5.80. So this is what the jumpsuit looks like with kind of jewelry. You can see my costume underneath. This is the full length vibe with trainers. I'm just wearing my Adidas Gazelles. So this is the kind of fit of the jumpsuit. A really flattering fit, super comfortable to wear. You can wear this on like mom days, or doing your grocery shopping, or to work even. Okay, so yeah, that is my Zara haul. Hope you've enjoyed seeing the kind of stuff I'm buying at the moment. Please let me know what you want to see in the comments. I will see you guys in my next video. I don't know what it's going to be, but please stick around if you'd like to see more from me, and also subscribe and press that like bell button if you want to know when I've uploaded a video, because it might be in another 6 months, or it's going to be in like a week. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.